Jack's pistol was no prop, but a real antique. While Jack wasn't able to actually use his pistol as much as he may have wanted to throughout his many adventures, the one shot he did use it for was pretty important. The pistol seen in the films wasn't a prop, but in fact a real 17th century flintlock. Talk about authenticity! Legend Robert De Niro could have played Jack, but he felt the film was doomed to fail. When casting began for the franchise, a number of high-profile names were tossed around for the role of Jack Sparrow. Robert De Niro being one of the more popular names for the part, filmmakers actually offered him the role. However, the Hollywood legend turned it down, believing the movie would be a dud. Some of Jack's most memorable lines came from Depp's improvising. When Depp landed the role of Sparrow, he was already a pretty big deal in Hollywood, having had acted in huge films since his teenage years. So, when he decided to start improvising a bit, it makes sense the filmmakers let him do so. In the end, it was Depp who came up with the catchphrase, "Savvy?" Musical group The Lonely Island has a song about Sparrow. It may not have been as big of a success as their other goofy numbers, but Andy Samberg's group The Lonely Island does have a song entitled Jack Sparrow. If that wasn't already a huge honor, the song also features the one and only Michael Bolton. It doesn't get much better than that, folks. Depp had the idea for Sparrow's gold teeth, and he wanted him to have even more than the filmmakers did. Depp knew right off the bat that he wanted Jack to have gold teeth. The look really does suit the pirate. However, the actor knew Disney's head honchos wouldn't want the character to have as many as he wanted him to have, so he had extras installed, and when his bosses told him to remove some, Depp wound up with the exact amount he had wanted in the first place. The original screenwriter for the franchise had a very different vision when he was first putting together the character of Jack. Writer Stuart Beattie has confessed that he did not only write the character with Hugh Jackman in mind, but actually named Jack after him too. That being said, Disney didn't think Jackman was a big enough star to cast at the time. Funny man Jim Carrey could have played Jack Sparrow, but went for Bruce Almighty instead. In the early stages, Disney loved the idea of Jim Carrey playing the leading role of Jack Sparrow. The legendary funny man would have certainly brought a ton of fun faces to the character. However, the movie was set for the same year as Bruce Almighty, so Carrey went with his gut and chose that project instead. In The Curse of the Black Pearl, Depp actually steered the ship himself, even though he had no preparation. According to Depp himself, when he arrived for filming, he had no idea he was going to be asked to steer the ship himself. Proving once again he was born for the role, Depp handled the situation like a pro. While watching the movie, it would be impossible to tell he hadn't done it before.